One.
Yeah.
And we're live.
Hello. Welcome to Dungeons and Dad Jokes. If you are new with us, be sure to subscribe so you can join in our chat. We do have a couple of our people that usually watch that. Announcements. We don't really have any announcements right now other than March 19th through the 22nd. We're going to be in Tucson at the Westward Look Wyndham Grand Hotel. I don't know. I can't read all of it. For the Wild Wild West Steampunk Convention. So if you are in Arizona, come out and check that out. You can go to our website, dnDadJokes.com, and there will be a link there under the upcoming events. Did you find out if you have anything going on in February, Rhonda? There's so much noise. Nope. Okay.
I think it's the 27th, but I think I'm just attending.
Okay, so she's
running.
not going to be running any games. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So nothing's happening in February that we're doing. So March is the next thing here in Tucson, Arizona. So come check it out. All 5 of us will be there. It'll be fantastic. It says the growl from beyond the screen.
Oh, growling at the cat. She's got the zoomies.
Aha.
It's always fun when the dogs get the zoomies.
Oh. My animals only get zoomies when food is involved. All right. I don't think I have any other announcements. That's far too short, but hey, c'est la vie, I guess.
Lovey.
Thank you. Thank you for fulfilling my
When it
every
finally
dream.
stops snowing here.
Which will be around Easter. What do you
My granddaughter informed me today that, we're going to have 6 more weeks of winter.
So?
Yeah, apparently saw a shadow.
I said that damn groundhog. She actually laughed out loud at me after not speaking to me for weeks.
Well, every now and then. Maybe she's getting over the hump.
It was cute.
Honestly, I don't think we have anything else. I'm just stalling for time, I think.
The
Think
more
how much
time
money.
you stall, the less time we have to play.
Think how much money Puxatawny, Pennsylvania makes off the legend of the groundhog predicting the winter.
Just
Yeah.
Because
When
no
the
one would
first
go
day
to.
of spring is going to be 6 weeks, no matter what.
Nobody goes to Puxatawny except because of Phil.
Except for Phil. Yep. All right.
But it is one of my favorite movies.
Oh, it is a funny
I
movie.
do like that movie.
I could watch it over and over again.
Like on Groundhog Day.
I watched Hackers.
Somebody had the idea of, announcing a remake of it and then just releasing the original movie again.
Yeah, that would be the way to do it.
That would be
How do you beat Bill Murray, though? You can't.
Yeah, you really can't. That's so good. All right. Well,
Really?
that's it.
No more talking.
No more groundhogs. Well, unless it comes up later,
Stupid
because
groundhog.
chances are it probably will. So what?
Knowing us.
Yeah, knowing us. So tonight's episode is, I have no idea what number, 31. I'm
31.
guessing 31. And it is in. It is yes. It is
30 wonderful
entitled,
flavors.
I don't know. Repeating sites. I don't know. I don't remember what I named it.
Oh, I don't remember what you named it either. I just put it in there.
I don't know. I don't even see a name.
It
It's
is
the episode of No Name.
It's no name
Repeated
episode.
sightings. Or
That's it.
repeated sighting, yeah. that's what-
Repeated sightings. That's it. So we're gonna start that episode. So what happened last week? Somebody tell me. Oh, you are muted, dear. So I didn't hear a single word
Yeah,
you
that's
said.
okay. That wasn't important.
Oh, okay. Well, That's
Let's
fine
see.
then.
Last week we started off at the races, but was after the capture of the other 4, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The group that
Started off
was
with
sent by the Eastern Dragon.
Yes.
started off with Glitch trying to persuade the security personnel to give him the 4 prisoners.
Successfully, I might ask.
Barely,
Successful.
thanks to Phoenix.
Well, that's true.
No, he
but-
convinced the guy successfully. The other
Yes.
background stuff was
Yes.
inconsequential.
Yeah, I mean, he might have changed his mind had Luna gone,
He
well,
crazy.
died.
but
Joe let it be up to the roll of the dice in true gamer fashion. And the dice said, yes, release your pheromones. To which Luna said, yes, release your pheromones, please. And went to Phoenix for help, so that she didn't jeopardize what Glitch was trying to do. So he cast Mob Mind on her, but didn't tell Glitch, because that was a good thing.
something
well,
tells
he
me
left
Glitch
me-
probably would have been okay with it at the moment.
He left me with instructions to only do what was normal for normal people to do, and anything Glitch told me to do.
That part he would not have minded.
But he successfully got them and got the van, got them transported back to the manor of Fierschwing, or Mr. Thompson. All these Thompsons. To which interrogations promptly started. He started with the mage, right?
No, we started with the face.
Okay, started with the face. And then moved to the mage. Who got stabbed in the leg?
And eventually got his neck broke.
Yeah, he got stabbed in the leg. And then he got healed by Phoenix. Oh, by the way, Luna stabbed him in the leg. Because Glitch told her to. But then she had a moment of crisis. Where she didn't like somebody getting stabbed and healed repeatedly. So interrogations proceeded. I don't even know what you found out, if anything. I don't know that anything was found out new.
We confirmed who hired them, confirmed that they were to abduct the Burke parents and take them to an undisclosed location until they were given further orders. Had some additional talks about dragons and what the item might be. Glitch was warned about having stepped into that world already, which Glitch had no care about. And then he died. Phoenix was a little bit concerned with that at first, until Glitch showed him the dossier with the evidence that this guy was responsible for the death of innocents. And
So, according to
And then
both,
death wasn't good enough.
according to both the Assassin's Creed and whatever, what do you call that, Phoenix? Your
His
code of
Code of honor.
It's
or
my code of
whatever.
honor. It's just-
code of honor.
Mhm.
it's
His death was
essentially the same thing.
justified,
Essentially.
and Phoenix was gracious enough to give Luna the kill.
Even though I wanted it bad.
See, and the thing is, Glitch wasn't even that upset about, bystanders being heard. He's more. It was sloppy. It was.
It was sloppy. Chaos was sloppy.
But he did not let Luna or Phoenix know that. And
Put him
then
in
we
a
went to
cell.
dinner?
He actually gave him dinner
oh yeah, put the other one.
and hot chocolate with marshmallows.
Hot chocolate with marshmallows.
He's a big old softy on the inside.
He's just buttering them up for something else.
Why make them miserable in their cells? Then they're all, accustomed to misery when we have to interrogate them. Make it all nice and cushy and comfortable. And then the stark difference once the interrogation starts, that's the real mind fuck.
Oh my goodness. But yes, he went to dinner.
Reggie unveiled himself as
at the races.
Archibald Smythe.
Archibald Smythe.
He took off his helmet after he won the race, to which there were many adoring fans that were very happy about that. And then he went to the
repulsed.
We don't talk about them. They're kind of like Bruno.
Bruno.
Oh
man.
And he went to the press conference, and when he got back to the manor, I think we were all ready to have dinner.
Yep. Y'all had dinner?
Had dinner.
Had a little conversation. I don't remember what conversation took place at dinner, but
I don't remember. Oh, we contacted Alpha, and he sent him a first-class plane ticket to Morocco or Monaco, the M place.
The M place.
One of the M places.
One of the M places.
The place we're going to be next week.
Well, one's in Europe and the other's in Africa.
Well, hopefully we sent him a ticket to the right one.
You're going to Monaco next, and that one is in Italy, correct? If I am correct.
It's in Monaco.
It's in Monaco.
Which is just north of Italy.
Just
north.
Yeah.
It's on the edge of it.
Yeah.
Between Italy and France.
So, but yeah, that's where you're going, and that's where you sent. I forgot you sent a ticket to Alpha. Dang it! All right,
listen to the stream.
I know. I should have listened to the stream.
I have little things running through my head now because I listened to the first, second, and third stream.
God, that's.
It was excruciating. I'm sorry to all of our viewers who went through all of that with us, but we're glad that you love us.
Why? Because of the
because all of the pausing of the
because of the
rule say?
Excruciatingly long silences and the excruciatingly long sections of no sound at all.
Yes,
except for an occasional.
Yeah. I don't know what happened when we switched campaigns. I don't know. It was like starting over.
Forgot how to do stuff.
Yeah, we did. We totally forgot how to do stuff.
Took too long of a break,
I guess. The whole
but anyway,
2 weeks. All right.
I did watch those first 3 streams a couple of times, and kudos to all of our followers who actually went through that with us. Because I'm sorry.
Love you.
Love you. It was rough. It was rough for me, and it's my game. It's my game, babe.
Yeah, if we ever, start making money, we can hire an editor to go cut out the silences.
Right? Right? Yeah.
Oh man.
Don't make enough money to do the edits. All right. And then after dinner, I don't care what you guys did. You milled around, whatnot.
Glitch excused ourselves.
Yes, Glitch excused yourselves, and disappeared. behind black curtain for most of our viewers. Well, for all of our viewers. And
black screens and
a lot of black going on there.
a lot of black.
And it's evening. Is there anything in particular you guys wanted to do that evening? The next morning or the next day at some point is when everybody's going to start leaving for Monaco.
Research.
I want to get out of the basement.
Oh, yes, that.
Oh, that too. Is there anything in particular that... No, I'm just going to say... Phoenix and Reggie, is there anything you want to do that evening?
I want to get through as many of those books as I can.
Okay, so you're going to be in the library. He's going to be none the wiser. Phoenix, what are you doing?
Talk.
No.
Because she knows I will.
Yes. You just going to hang out with Ida until it's time to go to bed? Because Ida's there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will, of course, invite her to attend Monaco.
She
And
says
Monza, for that matter.
she says if she manages, if Fierschwing doesn't have a job for her, she may.
Right. Yeah.
Monaco. She might not make it to the other one. I've done lost the name.
Monza, Italy.
Oh, they're both in Monaco and then Monza in Italy. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she said.
Like I said, they're all three real close to each
They're
other.
all real close. If Fierschwing doesn't have any job for her, anything pressing, then she will probably go. She may see you there. She won't be leaving with you guys, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, but yeah.
So, so you guys, spend the evening, I don't know, off in the sunroom or whatever, having tea or whatever you want to drink, chatting about plans for the next races. Glitch and Luna, you come up out of the basement. Unless there was something else you wanted to do in the basement. I'm assuming you're coming up out of the basement.
Is that where the whips and chains are?
Yes.
It is a medieval,
It is indeed.
interrogation room.
And there's a couple servants in the kitchen. They turn around and let you slip on by. They don't say anything.
I wave.
They pretend to ignore you. They are doing their job by letting you do whatever you want to do.
Well, considering we didn't go to the basement with
Yes,
a
they are
lot.
avoiding because it's more than that they're just coming up from the basement. They're also butt-ass naked. Make your way back up to the bedroom and do whatever you want to do behind the bedroom door until morning. Unless, oh wait, no, you wanted to research. What are you researching?
The library.
Oh,
I'm
you
going
could
to
get
the
dressed first. Oh.
Yeah,
get dressed first.
yeah.
Just show up at the library. Hey, Phoenix. Ah!
Yeah, no. I saw what he did to Chaos. I don't want bits burnt.
Oh, my word.
He might be so engrossed in books he might not even
Might
notice.
not even notice.
He might be actively ignoring him whether he's clothed or not.
But no, I would definitely get clothed. At least pants.
Okay. You're not going to try putting on a shirt yet?
Probably not.
A little too
Might
much
hurt.
stretch of the skin.
Yep.
You do like your shirts tailored.
And probably prefer them not to be bloodstained.
That too.
Luna, what are you doing for the evening?
I will get some clothes on.
I mean, you can sit in the bedroom naked all you want. I guess you could walk around the manor naked if you really want to, but
the thought crossed my mind, but everybody will ignore me. Oh. No, I will probably get clothed, and I will probably go for a jog.
Okay. All right, you go for a jog. Phoenix, you go to the library.
I will take some of my preferred weapons.
Fair enough. I can't imagine you going anywhere without your weapons, except apparently to the basement.
Well, I didn't take myself to the basement.
That's fair.
Otherwise, I'd have probably stopped and picked up some weapons.
It's fair. All right. Phoenix, you're in the library. What are you just studying the books as per usual?
Doing the videos, just trying to get as many of them as I can, so that I can read them through the video later on.
Alrighty, so you're working on the videos. Glitch, you go to the library. You see, kind of out the corner of your eye, Luna probably heads out toward the back to take a jog. What are you researching in the library? You going to just chat with Phoenix, or are you just going to look at books?
Going to look at books.
Glitch can read, guys. Oh, I'm just
I does read good.
Ron.
I reads the good.
But I didn't make them digital yet.
That's fine. I'll suffer through.
You're not waiting for the digital copy?
No. It's essentially the opposite. Instead of, expecting Phoenix to use a comm link properly, I'm having to read the book. Same pain, We suffer
And
through.
if I see him getting close to the right shelves, I reach over and hand him a pair of white gloves.
There you go. Old tomes require delicacy.
If these were digital, you wouldn't have to worry about, oh no, I have to wear gloves.
Yes, but there's something to be said for paper.
It's flammable?
Especially certain books.
And some things can't really be digitized.
Make sure he knows not to get those white gloves too close to those bandages before he touches those books.
Yeah,
I've already seen one of these that I had to try and explain on the camera because the effect isn't really going to come through on a digital version.
I wonder, with the research that we're doing, if we'd be able to bridge that gap.
If you keep the book on the stove, is that like a tome on the range?
I mean, literally, sure.
Anyway, I'm going to go and start looking through. I'm not really concerned with magic. I like the magic tomes. I'll peruse, blood magic. No, thank you. But specifically looking for information on the dragons.
I'm going to squirt you with the water if you don't stop it. Go to your room.
His bark's worse than his bite.
She's yelling at her adult children, I'm sure.
You can guess which one.
Yeah.
You've all met him.
Oh my goodness. Okay. You're just anything that's not magic, basically. Like, are you looking for like the history of dragons or something like that?
Any history of dragons, language of dragons would be nice.
He's looking for the book called The Secret Items of Dragons.
I don't know what the item is.
No,
that's why it's a secret.
Any information that I can find.
Right.
Even things that look like journals.
Okay. There's probably a little bit. I mean, there's a little bit of everything, honestly. There are more modern day books that have been bound and whatnot. There are some very old tomes, which is why Phoenix handed you a set of gloves that could be journals. You're not really sure. You pull them out, which, by the way, Phoenix, you see when you reach up to hand him gloves, he is shirtless, but you didn't catch that he was shirtless right away because he is wrapped in some bandages around his torso.
You're not gonna bleed on this stuff, are you?
Maybe.
Try not to bleed on the
Not
book.
intentionally.
Because, some of these are quite valuable.
Well, yeah.
The only reason they're going to stay in this house is because of who owns them. Trust me. For any lesser creature, they would already be not here.
Yeah. I can think of a few people that are equal creatures, but you wouldn't want to take it from them. We met, the wishy-washy one.
Yeah. But I mean,
wishy-washy springs.
Anything less than a dragon.
I don't think she was a dragon. I still wouldn't steal from her.
Depends on who it was.
The one with the touchy-feely ability.
I wouldn't need to steal from her.
Didn't say that you would. You said any lesser, not that you needed to steal from.
I mean, she'd just let me read it, I think.
Like the dragon is?
Yeah. I think they're more similar than people realize. No confirmation of anything yet, but... What's that?
Wishy-washy types and dragons?
Oh, I don't think she's as wishy-washy as you might assume.
You told me she was.
No, she does a different type of magic. She's not wishy-washy.
It's woo-woo.
Oh, woo-woo. Okay, woo-woo. Sorry. You're the nerdy, and she's the woo-woo. That's what you told me.
Yeah, I use my brain. She uses her heart. It's different, but we do the same thing.
I didn't say you didn't. You're saying what I said in different, longer words.
Starting to sound like a married couple.
Yes, but the words would make more sense to most people.
Well, most people don't matter.
They do to themselves.
You are the main character of your own story.
I don't know about that.
Even there, I'm a side character.
I'm an NPC in my story.
Oh my word!
like Charlie Brown's teacher.
Yeah.
Wah, 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 wah.
Well, Charlie Brown's teacher was the main character in her own world. We just haven't heard her story.
That would be an interesting story if someone were to write it. I don't know that we'd understand it, but hey.
Yeah, just do subtitles. It'd be fine.
Oh man, that would be bad. Okay, we're off
topic. That would
topic.
be hilarious.
Yes, we are way off topic.
I don't know how we got there.
Yeah,
I didn't anticipate.
I will do my best not to bleed on them.
It would be appreciated.
All right. You pull out the journals. You see that some of these journals are written in a language you don't understand.
English.
Is it a known language?
English.
Actually, none of us know English.
It is not in a language that you understand.
But is it a known, like,
Is
not
it a known
ancient
language? There are bits and pieces of it that seem to be from an older language, but there are bits and pieces of it that are not. Like, it's not translatable per se. It looks to be probably a language that was shifting from that ancient language or from an ancient language that just nobody knows of. But there's enough in there that's like it is understandable or translatable.
It's all Greek to me.
Right. Exact translations, of course, as you're kind of reading through here, kind of is almost gibberish. But if you kind of read through it a couple of times, it's like, okay, now I get what it's actually saying here. You kind of get.
As I'm going through and reading it, I'm transposing what I read into data.
Okay. You kind of get the gist of the journal is kind of. It's definitely a journal. It's like somebody journaling their lives a little bit. There is some very harsh language in reference to Lofir. Very angry at Lofir for holding him back. There is moments in there where the ink is a little runny, where it's talking about kind of losing track of someone precious. No confirmation. Don't know where she's at. There doesn't seem to be any like actual names other than Lofir's in there. There's the writer seems to be referencing my love, my mate. Reading through here, it's like a tragic love story.
So their mate disappeared.
Yeah.
Interesting. I will store that in the bank of knowledge.
Phoenix, you get a majority of these books kind of digitized this evening. Well, by the end of the evening, because you've been working on it since you got here, basically.
Okay. Yeah, I would definitely try to, in the last little bit, make sure that I've gotten all the ones that seem like they might be the most informative.
Okay.
The last couple hours, just making sure I'm getting as many of those as I can.
Alrighty. The sun sets. Night comes. Ida bids you adieu, Reggie.
Or a don't.
Until next time.
She'll give you a nod. She'll head upstairs. As you come through, you see Glitch and Phoenix Phoenix is kind of doing the last touches of some of his stuff. Glitch seems to be reading some journals. Glitch is wrapped in a bandage. He's not wearing a shirt. Got a pretty busted lip too. Some bruising. Luna, you're on a jog. Anything you're wishing to do on this jog, or just enjoy the fresh air and exert some energy? You are muted. Though I appreciate you muting when you it's on your mic. Yep. Because I see the little red light.
Just jogging and being alone in my own thoughts.
All right. Then you jog, the sun sets, the sun has been set for a little while actually. And you take a good lap around the manor. I mean, It's quite a jog going around the manor. You make it back into the house, and everybody seems to be winding down for bed. Say, I don't know, 10 o'clock ish. Some people are already in bed. Phoenix, Glitch, you wrap up, you go to bed.
Eventually.
All right, you go to sleep. Next morning, as you wake up, you do hear, I mean, you're getting the days that you've been here now, you're kind of used to Greta. Is that what I named her? Yep. Gosh, I can't remember her name. You get used to her, having breakfast up and whatnot. As you guys come in and you get ready to sit down for breakfast, you notice that Mr. Thompson is there, Fierschwing. And he's, good morning.
Morning.
I understand that you guys will be leaving today.
That's the plan.
Might I ask what I'm supposed to do with the 3 in my basement?
Keep them comfortable until we get more information.
I was gonna say eat them, but
I try not to eat people anymore. They get stuck between the teeth.
You're the one that wanted them.
hey, one of them you could probably roast. He's already not a problem.
Oh. I could. But let's be fair. We kind of stopped the people eating days many moons ago.
Trust me, most people would be okay if you ate that one.
All right, then. So yeah, I mean, what information am I looking for these guys?
They're going to be contacted by your friend with further instructions, at which point we figure out what we do from there.
You say friend. I assume you mean not... Oh, friend.
Friend.
Yes. Okay. It's interesting. All right. I'll let you know.
I'll know.
What's it? Okay. I mean, I could just kick them out, but seriously though, after we get this information, is there a plan here?
Depends on the information.
What if the information is, I don't know, go to Russia? What if they're instructed to go somewhere?
I mean, they could go to Russia with no clothes on.
Go.
With no clothes on.
Siberia specifically.
Okay.
It's a cold walk.
It would be a very cold walk. So if they are instructed to go somewhere, let them go.
Yeah, I just don't want them in this area. They could still do harm to associates.
Gotcha. So if the instructions are for something in this area, the answer is a no-go.
Yep.
Got it. Would you like me to drop them off somewhere? I mean, I could drop them off in the middle of nowhere if you'd like me to.
I'd rather them here where there's some level of control.
Very well.
Is it an inconvenience?
Not for me. I'm here, I don't know, maybe 20% of the time. They'll be none the wiser of my existence. Unless, of course, you've already told them, of course.
I have not.
That is good.
Then let them enjoy their accommodations.
Very well. They will stay in the basement. I trust the rest of your stay has been quite comfortable.
More or less.
Productive.
Have you enjoyed the library?
Yes. There was interesting things in there.
There is indeed. Most of those are mine. Not all of them. Some of them I hold for other people.
There was one. Not sure exactly what was going on with it, but it seemed to almost change as I was looking at it.
I forgot that one was in there. Yes, that's one of those that's not mine.
Whose is that? Or are you allowed to say?
I could say. I mean, she would be none the wiser for it, but do know I would protect it fiercely.
Oh, absolutely. I could tell a book like that is not going to be inexpensive, shall we say?
No, not by any means. In fact, the only reason it's here is for its protection currently. She's a little indisposed at the moment. And does not want to have that be on her person should something happen.
Understandable.
She has had business in the Seattle area. Not too long ago, I think.
Well, if it's...
Is she woo-woo?
If... Ignore. Ignore. Shaman is what he means.
Woo-woo. Okay.
Yes,
I do like the term. Yes, she is woo-woo.
It's a rather crude but interesting way to look at magic.
Well, I mean, if it makes it sensible, then...
Yeah, whatever makes it sensible for the more technologically minded, I guess.
I'll lean over and I'll be like, and it annoys him. That's half the fun.
More it amuses.
Yes, she is woo-woo.
Do you think it is who I think it may be, Phoenix?
I seriously doubt it, actually.
Oh.
She's had business in Seattle recently. She's woo-woo. She's a she. Obviously powerful enough to warrant the protection of one of his kind.
It was a favor.
Powerful enough
yet to
ask
returned.
a favor of one of his kind.
I don't know. Feel free to ask her.
What does she look like, Mr. Thompson?
Oh, you want a description? Well, she
does she wear gloves as almost a habitual manner?
Why, yes, she does.
Oh, then it could be.
Do you know why she wears gloves?
If it's the person I'm thinking of, yes.
She's a death wizard.
Have you? She's not a death wizard. I mean, she might know that spell, but she's not a death wizard. She, have you ever seen it in action?
Seen it? Maybe. Felt it? Yes.
Oh.
He experienced it.
Well,
sort of.
Something of mine experienced it, I should say.
Interesting.
She knows more about him than all the rest of us combined, possibly including himself.
Quite possibly. She gleans a lot of information when she does stuff like that.
I've considered pursuing that ability myself, but it frankly scares me. I'm not sure that I want to deal with that or to deal with the repercussions of the responsibility of that. Because I think a power like that comes with responsibility.
It does indeed.
Isn't all power?
Even for someone like me.
Yes. Yes, it does. It also can warrant some tales, per se. She is sought after by a few. But yes, I hold it. I hold it for her.
Yeah, maybe I'll ask her about it more.
You can. It does make for an interesting read.
I do plan on meeting up with her at some point in the near future. I have a few things to discuss with her and ask her about.
Well, when you run across her, you may tell her I say hi.
I will. And I'm thinking in my head, and I'm interested what her response will be.
Well, breakfast is served. You guys start eating. He says, so I understand the next race is going to be in Monaco.
That would be correct.
Very well. Enjoy your time in Monaco.
Oh, I shall. It's a beautiful city.
It is indeed. Might I suggest getting a trackside yacht? There you go.
Yeah, that's actually one of the best places to watch the race from.
It will be
that's why all
quite
the rich
enjoyable.
people park their yachts there.
Yep. As breakfast kind of finishes up, he says, well, it has been a pleasure hosting you at my manor. And I'll keep the 3 for now.
We've enjoyed the manner in which your manor has kept us.
Well, that is good. At least it hasn't fallen down around you. And I will bid you adieu. Unless, of course, you have any questions for me.
Joe is trying to remember if we discussed payment.
No, I don't think that you did. That was one of the videos I was going to watch today, and then I was like, I can't remember what I wanted to watch to see if we discussed payment. I feel like it was in favors.
I tried to get a favor, and he's like, I don't give favors.
Oh, that's right.
That easily.
That's right. It was the other way around.
Yes. Like, if you want to give favors, I'm fine with that.
No, he has not discussed payment.
Well then, Mr. Thompson, I hate to be crude.
He doesn't really.
I do what's necessary. Payment.
For taking care of the Burks for me. Of course.
For locating, identifying, and tracking the group that was sent. For dispatching the group that was sent. For protecting the Burks. For protecting the raceway, which, knowing chaos is MO could have been severe. Yes.
Indeed.
Along with others.
And now I'm taking care of 3 of those 4.
But you also see value in keeping hold of them. Especially if their friend is encroaching on this territory.
I doubt he is encroaching on this territory. He just needed something done in this territory.
If I threw a grenade in somebody's yard, would I not be encroaching on their territory?
I mean, it depends on the intent of the grenade. If it was just to cause chaos or upset things, not to take over, then you're just asking for war. You're not encroaching.
Tomato, potato.
2 different. One's a fruit.
But I wouldn't put it on a fruit salad.
It's only a fruit botanically, not in its usage.
It's also not a root vegetable. Very well. I will see to it that you get paid.
Appreciate it. Unless you want to reconsider and offer those favors.
I prefer not to owe people favors.
Understood.
Yeah, I'd rather just pay. You saw him actually think about it. Like, no, I'll pay. Very well. He will call in one of his servants and kind of give some instructions. He says, I'm going to guess that 40,000 apiece is good enough. Considering I'm taking care of 3 of them now.
Yeah, I'll take some walking around money.
Okay. This is walking around money.
We're very good.
I'm very frugal.
I am not.
That's fair. So is Reggie.
My 2 current living places are, well, one is smaller than that library. The other one's a lot more natural than that library.
Natural habitation. Habitation. After a bit, somebody will come back with cred sticks for all of you for 50,000, and says,
"Was that just an increase?"
Oh, sorry, 40,000.
Nope, they're 50. It's canon.
They're 40,000.
Can't help it that your banker made a mistake.
They're 40,000.
Favor.
And he will bid you adieu and safe travels. And
got a little tiny band-aid down here.
Until we meet again.
Again.
What are those from?
And he will disappear.
Okay, I put it on those.
Ida will shortly thereafter also take her leave because she has other things she has to do. Mr. and Mrs. Burke. She'll take them out of there. Mr. and Mrs. Heath.
I will let them know that I will visit them in Chicago when I have time.
Please do. We have
much to talk about.
Much
ado about something.
Much ado.
Reggie will let the others know that he's going to be going back to the hotel and going from there with the team to Monaco and Bruno will drive the van for them.
Okay. They could also fly if they wanted to, but Bruno will drive the van.
Bruno's going to drive the van. Bronco.
I thought it was Bronco.
Bronco. Yeah, it's Bronco. My brain is dead.
I know you're.
Hey, we don't talk about Bruno, okay?
I know your employees'
That's why
names
Bruno
better than
came
you
up. Bronco. Bronco will take the van.
Yeah. So you can go with him, or you can spend your money on flying needlessly, because the equipment is going to go in the van.
There's equipment in the van. You can definitely take equipment in the van. You can get there faster via plane, but that's up to you guys. I'll leave that up to you.
I can't remember how many hours it is driving.
No idea.
What kind of flight accommodation or travel accommodations to Monaco? Are they first class? Are they sitting in a coach seat?
Mine are first class.
For Reggie, it's first class. But you guys do have Jumper waiting in an airfield.
I will take the private jet.
Even with a pilot by the name of Jumper.
Nope. I mean, I'm named Glitch.
He goes, you do it one time.
Yeah, it's about 15 hours.
15-hour drive.
Yeah.
So I'm taking it Reggie's going to fly first class, but he wants us to ride in a van for 15 hours?
No, he just said Bronco is going in the van. You're welcome to hitch a ride.
Are you out of your ever-loving mind?
Well, considering the equipment won't get there till Bronco gets there.
Whatever they want to put in the van.
Yeah, whatever's put in the van doesn't have to worry about being checked in the airports.
That's true. Well, in a private jet, it's a little easier.
A little, but
yep.
I don't check my primary weapon no matter where I go.
A private jet with smuggler's compartments? I'm okay with that.
Yep. Definitely has smuggler's compartments.
Yeah.
So, as does the van.
Many.
So, all right. So you guys get ready to go and you head out. Reggie, you go back to the hotel. You get your stuff together. You go. There is a small band of paparazzi while you leave the hotel. Now that you have shown your face.
Yeah.
And you get into the awaiting vehicle and get taken to the airport. From there, you're treated like a CEO of a corporation as you get boarded and in first class and whatnot. And you have a very comfortable flight to Monaco. The rest of you go to the airfield. You find Jumper. It's like, where to next? And
Monaco.
He goes, all right.
Monaco.
He files all the proper paperwork and whatnot with all the proper codes and such. At least on the, if somebody wanted to look at books in. And he says, let's go. You load up, you take off. It's a fairly short flight. Anything that you guys are doing in particular during the flight?
I'm gonna start looking through these recordings, and it's gonna be, pausing on a page, reading the page, go to the next page, pause, read. I'm going to basically start reading through every single book over the course of the next 6 months.
All right.
Or however long it takes.
Phoenix sits
3 months,
down
6 months, whatever.
with a data pad and a drink.
And I'm going to be taking copious amounts of notes.
And he begins thumbing through pages.
I'm not going like when I'm studying this, I'm going super study mode. It's not.
Yeah, he's completely shut everybody out.
I'm going like
throw a fork at him.
you know,
Study
college
mode.
kids studying for finals or a master's or something like that. Like,
That doesn't even work for me. You know what I did when I
well,
was
yeah, but
studying?
most college kids, not you. I know what you were like.
I went out and had a snowball fight at 3:00 in the morning. Okay.
I mean, I'll have breaks where I can do stuff like that. But I'll go to the race.
That was the funniest night ever because my roommate the next day for her final paper turned in her final English paper with the title or what was the title? Oh, title goes here, I think, or something like that is what she titled the English paper. She's like, "Oh my gosh, I turned it in that way."
So you know what's real nice near Monaco? Nice.
Niece. That's nice.
That's nice.
All right. Luna, Glitch, are you doing anything in the plane? Or are you just sleeping it off? I don't know. What are you
Sleeping it off. We had like what? 8 hours in the basement of napping time.
You didn't nap for 8 hours. You came up that evening, all right? And then
I
went to
did.
bed.
I slept.
There was something I wanted to do, and my mind is blanking on it.
All right.
Oh well, c'est la vie.
All right. You make it to Monaco. You land. Jumper helps you, extract all of your goodies. And Reggie, you land roughly close to the same time. And they already have a hotel for you set up and whatnot. Where are you guys going? Where are the rest of you guys going?
Casino del Monaco.
Casino del Monaco.
I'm going to try to get into their reservation system.
At Reggie's hotel?
Whatever the main hotel there is.
Pick one. But it would probably be where Reggie's staying, to be fair.
Yeah. There.
All right. Give me a hack on the fly.
Yep.
Hacking the fly.
No, on the fly, buzzing around.
Hacking with the flies?
Yep.
Let's not hack. Hack
That's
flies.
8 hits.
Hacking up a fly?
8 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, I even rolled good. 6 hits.
I'm sorry. First thing.
It's the bane of my existence.
Static Veil. I'm going to cast that. Let me see. Okay, that is successful and sustained. All right. And then I'm going to look to see who's currently slotted for the penthouse.
For the penthouse, you probably have. Do I have a name for him?
By the way, that would be the Monte Carlo Bay Hotel and Resort.
Monte Carlo Bay and Hotel and Resort.
Yes, Monte-Carlo Bay Hotel and Resort.
Nice.
Or whatever it's called in 20 whatever year we're in.
Yeah, trust me, it'll still be called that if the world
Probably.
exists.
Some things just don't change. I don't have a name for him.
Is it a name I recognize?
You might. It's not the papers I'm looking for. This is the papers I'm looking for. The name that is registered to the penthouse is Korin Yamana.
A quick matrix search of who that is.
CEO of owner of Shiwase.
Is that who's sponsoring Reggie?
No.
No. Oh. I'll look to Luna. You want the penthouse?
Sure.
You're gonna displace the corporate head of Shiwase.
That
Okay.
could be dangerous.
Give me an edit roll.
But it's also a great way to just tell them, I'm here.
It's fair.
All right, an edit roll. I'm going to use
you gotta edit these files.
Yep, I'm actually going to use a complex form rather than the editor op thing.
Okay.
So, intuition plus data processing of the files owner.
Intuition plus data processing of the files owner.
And I'm going to use edge on this.
It's probably a good plan. Ooh.
By the way, current prices for that room, $13,288.42 per night.
Cow.
Not a problem.
Not a problem.
It's not a problem. All right.
I got 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Sheesh.
I said I was using edge.
That's true. You did. You did indeed say you were using edge. Where are you putting the head of Shiwase?
Whatever the next one. I'm not going to put him in the lowest tier possible, but whatever's just one
The
step
second
lower.
level penthouse.
Yes. Yes, the junior penthouse.
The junior penthouse. All right. All right.
He might not even
down.
know the difference. Oh, I'm sure he does.
Depends on how often he goes to Monaco, I guess.
Well, there's a race there every year.
True, but does he come here every year for the race, or is he here in town for something else? We don't know. All right. So you've displaced him. You guys get a cab, and you head out to the hotel. What name did you put it under?
The one I've been traveling under.
Put it under Galia Shapiro.
Okay. That one.
All right.
That's a good Jewish name.
Yes, it is. All right. You put it under Galia Shapiro. All right. You step in. Are you gonna dress the part, Luna, or are you just walking in your cat blacks? Your ninja suit.
Nope. If I have to on the way to the hotel, I'll go shopping. I always carry the wig.
No, you always carry
the wig.
Yeah, you always carry something. Just in case. So you could change. Phoenix is up front.
I'll put on the dark wig and a nice pair of slacks and a pretty lavender blouse.
All right. And
I'm always in a suit, so.
all right, you go into the hotel, you go up to the desk. Who informs?
I will.
Phoenix has his nose in a data pad, just kind of following the shadows of you.
I will walk up to the desk and say, I'm Galia Shapiro. I believe you have my reservation.
They'll go, one moment. And they'll look and they'll like, well, yes, Miss Shapiro. She'll hand you some keys and things like that. And she'll wave, and a bellboy will come up, and he will take your bags and lead you to the penthouse. You will have the penthouse suite. You follow him. put bags on the little cart, whatever bags you have. Make sure they don't clunk.
If I had to, I would have stopped and bought appropriate baggage.
Appropriate bag. Well, you probably have one appropriate bag.
I would have bought
bought
a 5-piece set.
Okay. Now stop. Buy a 5-piece set of luggage. Nothing in them, but
throw some clothes in them.
You know what? To help with the weight, Glitch just sits on the little cart on the luggage. You know.
There you go. Just sit down on the luggage. Throws all the luggage on the cart.
I gotta look the part because I got a reputation.
You do have a reputation.
I have a reputation to uphold.
And you get shown to the penthouse suite. That the bellboy drops off the stuff. And you guys get settled in the penthouse suite.
How do they do tips in this world?
Cred sticks.
Cred sticks. You know, nothing's cash. Nothing's ever cash. Yeah. So, you know, like you keep, I don't know how low like cred sticks go or what tip would be or whatever. I mean, this is a grand hotel, so the tip
I will give appropriately.
Yeah.
I will give him $1,000 cred stick, 1,000 million cred stick.
Gladly take that. And he'll say, "Thank you, Miss Shapiro." And kind of head out. So the three of you are in the penthouse suite. Reggie's somewhere in the upper levels of this hotel in a nice suite of his own.
Seaside room. Oh, yeah. Who wants to look towards France?
I'll go.
I mean, that's fair. I'd rather look at the ocean, too.
I'll go flop on the couch and groan for a moment.
Unless it's a really good view of the Eiffel Tower, and then I'd be okay. Just had to throw that out there.
Yeah.
I will walk over to the bar.
Yeah.
And I will pour a whiskey.
All right.
And I will take it to Glitch.
Oh, thank you.
While he's groaning on the couch.
It hurts. It hurts so good.
I feel guilty.
Can't feel guilty too long. He's smiling about it.
That's true. So true.
Phoenix digs into the notepad. Reggie, you check in with Mitsuhama, your agent, and whatnot, and they give you. Well, you have most of the schedule already, and they give you some timelines and all of that good jazz. They are withholding press conferences to keep you from having to speak at all. But they're like, there will be plenty of photo opportunities in this location and that location, and like giving you kind of the lowdown of, expect this here and expect that here kind of thing. But they will, for the most part, keep you from having to speak to the press at all. And anything you wish, you have time runs, things like that, trials, qualifiers, all of that good jazz.
Not until Friday.
Right.
Technically. Yeah.
Right.
we can go out and walk the track on Thursday, but won't be able to drive it till Friday.
Yeah. Do you take a walkabout?
Yeah. Not that I haven't been through this track before. It's the same as every year.
It's the same every year. That's true. So what do you do until like race day? You're going to have some trials. You're going to have some qualifiers and whatnot. But you're going to also have all downtime and things like that.
Well, there's going to be media days and things like that.
Right.
There's going to be.
Right.
Let's face it, there's a spectacle behind it.
Oh gosh, yes. And but you will have some downtime.
And I'm sure there's going to be reporters wanting to do formal interviews. The man behind the mask. I was going to write something up and didn't think to.
That's right. You can write something up a little bit later. We'll get it out there. It'll be fun. There'll be some interviews, but we won't role play it here because you're going to write something up. And so you're going to have to check our website.
DandDadJokes.com.
And watch for that in the hot sheets.
Yeah.
And what do you guys want to do? Like while you're in your downtimes or waiting for, I mean, nothing's really going to happen for the first, I don't know, 24-ish hours. Like they are yours.
Well, the first thing that has to get done is somebody's bandages have to get changed.
Okay, so you're going to dress wounds. They're
I'll
healing
fuss
up rather
about it.
nicely. Something about that salve down there.
It's magical.
Dang,
Well
I
enough
should have
to
brought
be
some with me.
well enough to be unbandaged, or do they stay bandaged?
Well, they're not bleeding anymore, but you know, wrong move, catch on the shirt or whatever, you might pull a scab.
Yeah, it's just blood.
On your nice shirt? What?
As
But
many
it's your
times as
blood.
we've been shot at.
It's your blood. I prefer to stay in your body.
Fine.
And I will dress them again.
All right.
Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. All right. You guys get room service. There's a hotel restaurant, whatever you guys want to do. Do you do room service or do you go to the hotel restaurant?
During the day, the restaurant.
Okay. When you go to the hotel restaurant,
And-
you are what?
And Glitch would he's always wearing a suit, but he'd dress up a little bit nicer. You know.
All right. Put in the pocket square.
Yes. Yes.
Um,
So it looks like old school circuit boards.
Yes. Love it. When you go to the restaurant, you see immediately that you guys, as runners, you pick this up. Phoenix, do you go with them to go to the restaurant to eat, or do you just stay in the room as long as possible and just keep reading and studying?
I'll probably go with.
Okay. You guys will notice, and Reggie, you're welcome to meet them there if you'd like.
Yeah, I can do that before Thursday.
Okay. So you go down there and you meet them. Of course, you notice, all of you will notice immediately that there is a couple of people that are whispering and pointing and kind of taking out their comms, taking pictures, things like that when Reggie walks in. But and that's mostly the guests, not necessarily the staff, but mostly the guests that are in this hotel. But the staff, you notice immediately, address Miss Shapiro immediately. There is no waiting for Miss Shapiro. They come in, they're like, "Oh, Miss Shapiro, you're here. Would you like a table?" Yes. Oh, would you like it by the window? Would you like it? Very accommodating for Miss Shapiro.
I would like to have a table by the window overlooking the water.
They will get you a table by the window overlooking the water, and you only have to wait about 1 minute. You're very quickly, get your order, brings you drinks. Oh, here's a bottle on the house. They give you a bottle of, I don't know, red or white, either one, your choice.
Whatever's appropriate for the
Whiskey.
meal.
Okay. They'll
Whiskey.
give you a bottle of
I
you
will
a bottle of red wine for the meal.
Gladly accept the wine and say, please bring a whiskey.
They will bring a whiskey for you and whatever for Phoenix. Unless he wants to drink wine. It's up to you. And yeah,
He's not saying. And whatever Reggie
Yeah.
wants if he doesn't want red wine. Otherwise, we're having red wine.
Yep. So you notice immediately that she is treated like royalty. Reggie is treated like a celebrity. Luna is treated like royalty. And you're sitting at the same table. So you have a lot of eyes upon you right now. You're having a meal. Is there anything you wish to discuss?
And I'm not got glowy hair. I've got beautiful brunette hair.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You're seeing Luna
It's
with
synthetic,
hair.
but
and beautiful, all those things.
So is she, but
Part of her. You just have dinner and move on? Or lunch and move on? Whatever meal.
Anyone around looks suspicious?
Roll me a
We
perception.
are runners, so
you are
head on a
you are
swivel
runners.
is kind of a thing.
Yep.
And also, does anybody around look familiar?
Roll me a perception.
Okay.
The dude we displaced from the.
Okay. Why? It doesn't matter how many dice I roll. It's gonna be 4.
That's fair.
All right. And I need to take that off. Okay, good.
Phoenix recognizes
5.
the English language on his data pad. 5.
Hey, I'm a little engrossed.
Reggie, do you also want to roll a perception to see what you can see while you're having dinner?
sure, I can do that.
4?
I rolled 10 dice and I got a 4. I roll 6 dice, I get a 4. I roll 185 dice, I get a 4.
Well, at least you're consistent.
Very.
Okay.
You see nothing. No, I'm just kidding. Nothing.
Oh, look, they don't have any scars either.
Oh, there it is.
Phoenix, did you roll a perception?
Nope.
No? Okay. You really are looking at that data pad.
Yep. I'm too busy looking at my books.
I got 0.
You got 0. Reggie's
nothing to
having
me.
Reggie's having dinner. He's having a glass of wine.
And he's thinking about the week ahead.
Thinking about all of the turns that he's gonna have to do.
Going around in circles.
Just playing it coy is what he's doing with all the paparazzi. All right. Phoenix, you look around. Suspicious. I mean, there are a lot of people that are kind of glancing your way. Few people using comms to take pictures. There are, of course, the staff, when they go back, they seem to communicate with each other quite a bit. Some of them, motion toward your table. You figure that's, with the greeting that you had, that's not too suspicious. That
I'm
seems
more
pretty
looking for
normal.
people that are mad dogging us, or like
Right.
scoping us out the way a runner would.
Yeah, no. No, as you kind of look around, most of the people in this hotel they're at least playing it good. If they're
my
runners,
people.
they're playing it good. You do see a couple of people that through your research, you do see because through some research, you do see Toshiro Mitsuhama having dinner here. You do see
His name's up on my board somewhere.
You do see Korin, because you just did some research on him. You do see Korin Yamana here.
If you look at
No, not really. He's having food with a couple of his executives, basically. And same thing kind of with Mitsuhama, having dinner with a couple of executives. And so you do see a couple of like major players in the corporation. Not all of them, but you do see a couple of them. You don't recognize anybody else here from any other corporations right offhand. And you don't really see any runners, like no runners stand out at you. Luna.
Yes.
Miss Shapiro.
Miss Shapiro.
Miss Shapiro. Glancing around, you do see I don't have his name on here. Dang it. Now I gotta find a name. Give me a second. Good golly. You do see. Oops, that's the wrong one. Oop, went too far. You do see a Mr. Gaddy. Gadi.
Not Gotti.
I mean, I guess it could be Gotti. How would you pronounce it? Gadi.
I don't know. I was thinking more like John Gotti.
Sure, we'll pronounce it Gotti.
And
First
how
name's
do
not
I know
Sean.
Mr. Gotti?
Mr. Gotti looks familiar because he is from the agency.
Is he watching me?
He does not seem to be watching you.
Okay. I will point him out. Because I know Glitch can hear, and I don't have to speak loud at all to Glitch.
Harold is his first name. Harrell. Harrell. Harold. Or Harrell. Gotti.
And let him know that I believe he is from the agency.
He's got dark hair, dark eyes. He
looks Jewish. Oh.
Yeah, he looks Jewish. He's wearing a business suit. He's sitting at a table with like 3 other people. Seems to be, boy, girl. They're chatting.
Next thing you know, they'll be dancing and carrying each other away.
I will attempt to listen in.
Things happen when you dance. All right. Roll me your perception with your hearing bonuses, or whatever hearing bonuses you have, because you have something on your hearing bonus, don't you? Yeah.
A deuce.
That's what I thought.
I love the way this smells.
More dice, same result. 5.
Hey. All right. At least you're consistent. You kind of tune in a little bit after Luna points them out. You start to hear a little bit. There's some conversation about places in town. They seem to be talking about itineraries, things like that. They do, of course, talk about the race. Their hotel room has a great view of part of the racetrack.
I press fast forward. Oh no.
You press fast forward. And it's like, I don't want to hear about this. After a little bit of time, you do hear them start talking about some business. It is apparent that even though they're here, at least in the pretense that they're enjoying themselves on vacation, they are talking business. They start talking about movement with Rinraku in Japan. They start talking about that lately some of their agents have come across, or some of their employees, they won't say agents, they'll say employees, have come across the Red Guard as you listen in. Some have met to end. You also hear one of them say, one of our employees seems to have gone dark. and hasn't checked in of late. They call her Honey Smith. They don't give an agent name or anything.
Interesting. Oh, I forgot, but now I remember. I was supposed to get information.
Yeah, is it
that I would have checked like the
your,
other day? Like
your lunch. It's not been 3:00 yet.
All right.
Hey, you said lunch, not dinner.
Long lunch.
All right, gotcha.
Do we need to eat fast for you?
That makes the time go faster if you eat faster.
Yes. Okay. Looking at them, 2 questions. Are they cybered? Like heavily cybered?
Not heavily cybered, but they both definitely have implanted comms. They both have some wired reflexes, but they're not heavily cybered. I mean, Luna probably has more cyber than them, honestly.
Do they look like they can handle themselves?
They do look like they can handle themselves.
Well, I'd continue listening, and as I'm getting information, I will, at the speed of thought, message it to Luna.
All right.
They didn't mention how long ago this agent went dark. How long ago Honey Smith went dark?
Nope, they did not mention how long ago Honey Smith went dark, just that she did go dark. And that came out of the other gentleman that she did not recognize. That was sitting at that table. They were like, yeah, the Honey Smith went dark.
I will note that. I will also note what these other agents look like.
All right. Descriptor here. I don't have descriptors.
Yep.
I'm really bad about that. I will tell you who it is that you recognize as opposed to trying to describe them a second time. I'm lucky to remember their names. All right.
That's true.
I got descriptors. I don't. If it's important, you'll know. Like, Luna's golden eyes there or amber eyes.
Okay.
As you
do I know Honey Smith? Do I know that as just being as being a reference to somebody possibly in particular, or just a general phrase that's used instead of an agent's name?
General phrase instead of an agent's name. Usually, various names will come out in conversation like that, because they don't give names,
right?
And they won't give handles or anything like that while in public. They may talk. They kind of talk in code.
Is there anything that Glitch reported or texted or sent to me that in their general conversation that I would know as a decoy or code or anything like that? Besides obviously Honey Smith.
Right. Honey Smith, I mean, they're talking about employees, which they're agents. most likely, just kind of listening to what the conversation entailed, most likely, because Harold Gotti, most likely these might be handlers checking in with somebody higher. Because they do that in person on occasion. It's safer sometimes.
Okay. So Mr. Gotti, do I know he's a handler?
He's kind of in the grand scheme of businesses, he's probably like a manager or maybe an executive kind of thing, where he has several handlers that he reports to. He himself is not a handler.
So the other guy possibly is a handler.
The other guy is probably the handler, yeah.
And I didn't know who. Started with the J.
Jonah.
Virus. Her handler.
Jonah. Yeah, she mentioned Jonah. She mentioned the name
And
Jonah.
I didn't know who he was, so I wouldn't have any idea. Okay.
During the course of the conversation, did they address each other by any names?
I mean, yeah. Like, Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Were any of them Jonah? Was it Tom, Dick, and Jonah?
None of them were Jonah. None of them were addressed as Jonah. Which that would be an interesting foursome, two couples named Tom, Dick, Harry, and Harold. All right. It's 2075.
All right.
It's Ed, Eddie, and...
Okay.
Okay. Kind of finish up your food and...
Are they still there when we are finished?
They came in after you, so yeah, probably. Okay. Putting the final touches on some of their itinerary. They're going to go to some virtual performance of something or another tonight.
As I get up and get ready to go back to the room, I'm going to make sure I'm going to tell the waiter, make sure be loud enough that not make a scene, but draws attention, and order champagne and orange juice to my penthouse.
All right.
And see if the two of them look at me.
The four of them, or just
four of them? There's three others. There's three others there.
Yes, there's three others there.
Besides Mr. Gotti, yeah.
Yes. You will when that is heard. I'm gonna say Gotti is gonna look over. Just kind of take a glance. And then he does a double take. And after a moment, as you kind of get yourself together or whatever, he'll stand up and he'll come over. And he'll say, Miss Shapiro.
Excuse me, right, sir. Miss Shapiro is not seeing adoring fans right now. No.
Back up.
I will say, Mr. Gotti.
What brings you to Monaco?
A plane.
The race, of course. And yourself?
Quick one. Oh, we're in town for just a number of things. We're going to go see a performance tonight. We are going to stay for the race, of course. We just wanted to come and see Monaco.
It's beautiful this time of the year.
It is indeed. Do you come here frequently?
I do enjoy coming here off and on. I decided to take a break from my sabbatical and come to the race.
Very well. And he'll kind of look at the rest of the table. He'll say,
very out of place.
I don't know. Glitch isn't too terribly out of place. Well, Reggie is a racer, so he might actually recognize him.
Actually, I'll say, Mr. Gotti, have you met Archibald Smythe?
He says, no, I have not. I have, you are an up and coming, you're winning quite a few races this year.
Well, everyone's got to start somewhere. You might as well start at the top.
I like that thinking. I presume you are racing tomorrow, of course, or Friday,
of course.
Whatever day it is.
Sunday.
I was like, I forgot the order of things.
Yeah.
Sunday.
The race is always on a Sunday. Never on a Monday.
So, excellent. We will be watching. So, best of luck to you. Although I'm sure you probably don't need it at this point.
He is a very fine racer.
He is indeed.
Do enjoy your stay in Monaco, and I will present him my hand.
He will take it. He will give it a kiss. And enjoy your stay as well.
I will. And I will turn. And I will take...
We'll return to the table.
Glitch's arm. As he will escort me out of the restaurant as a proper gentleman.
As a proper gentleman. Play your part, buddy.
and then I will flick Phoenix on the shoulder and say, "Come on."
We're leaving now.
I contemplate and decide better of it.
All right, and you guys exit the restaurant. As you exit the restaurant, you will notice Corin look up and take note of you. He seems to recognize you, Luna, as Miss Shapiro, of course. Corin, yep, from the Shiawase.
Oh, Corin. Okay.
And you guys head out. You head to the hotel. You have some champagne and orange juice, apparently. Reggie, you go do your thing.
I divert
whatnot.
Luna, and we go
Do
shopping.
What? Oh, okay.
You're going to go shopping.
I like to go shopping.
Going shopping. And we are going to pause and take a break here because some things are going to start happening, like boom, boom, boom. And I need a break. So, all right.
We shall
Give us
return.
And we're back. I'm telling you, if you wait on us, it will never happen. Never. We'll just constantly keep talking.
Our viewers ought to get to join in on the conversations we have off camera.
Right? You know, maybe at 200 subscribers, we'll just sit down and have some conversation about games and gaming and life and
all of the scary stuff we
all
talk
of the
about
scary
when we're not
stuff
on
we
stream.
talk about. Or we goof off about, because that's more like it. All right. So we are back. It's after lunch. You go to the hotel room. You kind of relax a little bit. You get a ping.
I thought we were going shopping.
Oh yeah, you're going shopping. Yeah. Your champagne and orange juice will have to wait, or Phoenix will drink it. You're going shopping. What are you going shopping for?
Well, yes. Rich people shopping. You're just going down Rodeo Drive or whatever.
All right. The 5th Avenue of Monaco. Got it.
I am Galia Shapiro. I might have to have a new pocketbook.
You need a new blouse. You need a new pocketbook.
Perhaps a new dress.
Perhaps a new dress. All right, you're going shopping. You know, when you go in and it's very much, they accommodate you to the, you know, you get the nines. All right, you get the whole thing. So you can go shopping while you're shopping.
This is where I get my best stuff from.
Yes. And you whip out the Galia Shapiro cred sticks. All right. To pay for everything. Oh, you can just put it on my tab. Just look it up. You can put it on my tab.
Put it on my tab.
And who sent the actual plane ticket to Alpha?
I did.
Okay, so you're gonna get a ping. And it'll say in Monaco.
Monaco Casino Royale Hotel, or whatever the hell it was named.
Okay.
A penthouse. 1 hour.
All right. He leaves it at that. Gets close to the end of that hour, and after having a nice lunch, going shopping, by the time you get back to the hotel, it's time for you to check in with your stuff. You find also glitch when you kind of do a quick check-in to kind of scrub your stuff or whatever, collect whatever might be there. You find a conversation, not a very long one. It appears that Virus contacted Jonah. And she just basically, Jonah says, basically, about time. She says, went dark, been compromised. Check in when I can. And that's the end of the conversation. She just hangs up.
I think our friend might be Miss Smith. I'll say low enough that nobody else can hear.
All right. As you're opening up the penthouse door and
So she has gone dark.
Yes, apparently she was compromised.
She should have kept her nose where it was supposed to be, on her face.
Well, I can't remove it.
I'm sorry. I was talking to B. What did you say? I apologize about that.
I said she should have kept her nose where it belonged, on her face.
Well, we asked her to put her nose in business.
And has she given us anything?
Doesn't seem as yet.
Nothing at this point. Apparently, she's sitting on a hilltop contemplating her life at the moment. What do I do?
If she's gone dark, she's probably not hunting.
If she's like me, she's hunting.
She's doing it very quiet.
Very, very quiet. We're
Should
hunting
have to
weapons.
do it very quiet.
Rabbits.
I want to know who she's compromised by.
If she's loyal to the agency, she is compromised by both you and me. Mostly you.
I don't believe that she would be reporting compromised by us. We had an agreement. I think she may be compromised elsewhere.
You know I love you. But not everybody is as true to their word as you are.
Then they die.
And she's a Decker.
I know. But she's also an asset if she keeps to her word.
If she keeps to her word.
I'll send a message to her burner or her comm that I got access to or whatnot.
Okay.
Just a quick message. It just puts one of my burner numbers in it and says -G.
Okay.
Well, number ASAP G.
Oh. About this time, you get a knock on the door.
Go open the door.
The busy.
You have a couple things going on at the same time here. Gilead is standing there. He's dressed fairly nice, has his hair pulled back in a pony, presents himself as someone who should be here.
As I stand there, dressed as Galia Shapiro.
Yeah. He kind of, well, when you asked me to meet at this hotel, I figured I should probably at least not look completely out of place.
The door.
He'll kind of give a side eye to you, Luna. It's like, it's a pleasant disguise.
It comes with perks.
So it would seem.
It comes with perks.
Wait, this was me. This wasn't the identity.
Yes, but they didn't question it because of the identity.
Fair.
But yeah, no. He will say, so it would seem.
I will invite him in to sit. Would you care for a drink?
I would love a drink, thank you.
There's a full bar. Take your pick. What would you like?
I don't know. He'll go to the bar.
Even better. Pour your own.
Fool around a little bit and pull whiskey, probably. You called me here. Not that I don't mind to meet up with you again. What do you need?
Let's sit.
He sits down. Phoenix is over there pouring through tablets, ignoring the world.
I want you to tell me everything you know about being moonborn.
Oh, wow. This is going to be a very short conversation. What I do know mostly is that long traditions and such have kind of ingrained into the people that moonborns are children of prophecy in some manner, um, born to be great. You know, the old saying, some people are born into greatness. Yeah, that's the moonborn. At least that's what our people think. And I mean, to a degree, I have to hand it to them. Every moonborn that I've known, as he points to the two of you guys, has some kind of ability. So I just that's all I know. Really.
When I first asked for you to come, I wanted to know what to expect. However, I think I waited too long. I've had an experience.
Back that up just a little bit. What to expect about what? Exactly.
Well, perhaps you didn't have the same experience that I did.
I mean,
I wasn't always I didn't always have this ability to smell.
Do you have a heightened sense of smell?
Yes. Yes.
Have you noticed it? Stop me if I go too far. This may be personal. Have you noticed it more with certain beings other than just the average?
Yes.
I wouldn't say that I'm average, but
He is always first and foremost. He is always first and foremost.
I don't remember if you told him this already or not. Do I give off a different scent?
You have a scent that I can distinguish.
There is a possibility because mine developed similar to that. It developed a little bit later, but as I was growing up, I had a lot of support from my family. We were not as ingrained in the tribe and whatnot, so we were kind of on the outskirts, and they helped me through a lot of stuff, changes, strangeness, and I just kind of worked through it, much like humans have puberty. You just work through it.
Is that what's happening to me? I'm going through moonborn puberty.
You're going through elven puberty, apparently. It just there's growing pains. There will be growing pains. You trip over yourself, you do something stupid, you whatever. There will be growing pains. It's just kind of that's just kind of what it is. But I wouldn't say that it's just second nature to me now to sense motives, because that's what started to come out. And of course, I think every moonborn probably has some way to recognize others. Me, I don't know. It's just almost like a sixth sense. I just, when I'm close enough, I know that you're there. I might not know it's you specifically, but I know that another moonborn is there. He if he puts off, you don't happen to be, you're human. You're not from the area.
You're human.
As he points to Glitch. Like, why do you give off the scent? Like you don't seem to be.
I might have an answer for that.
I'd be interested in knowing it as well.
I have known that it's coming, and it did recently. This animalistic side I have an attachment to him, like an animal will attach to a mate.
Okay. Did the scent come before the attachment, or the attachment before the scent?
The scent came first.
Interesting.
The scent came first. There was attraction, but the scent came before the attachment.
Now, I know I asked you about getting out. Are you out? Like, I asked you how you got out of Israel.
I got out of Israel because the agency sent me to Seattle to lay low.
Do they know of the scent?
No. I
Probably
do not believe so.
Best to keep that here.
They do not know about a lot of things.
It's one of those things, like my being able to sense motivations comes in very handy when running the wolf pack. Comes in very handy in doing deals. Being able to sense people, trying to pull the wool over, so to speak. I can imagine a governmental agency or a corporation would find that very useful in many ways. I don't let it be known. There's a handful of people that know about this, and some of those people are right here. I would suggest you do the same.
So I shouldn't have posted about it on my Facebook page, right?
Yeah, you probably shouldn't post about it on your Facebook page. Don't blast it in the Matrix forums, all right? Because if you can smell out another Moonborn, they may try to use you to seek out others. I mean, there's rumor of all kinds of abilities with Moonborns. I don't know. Like I said, the people I know are right here in this room.
I haven't searched out I just smell to see what scent I can pick up.
Have you picked up others other than myself and Gibson? I think you called yourself Gibson to him, right?
Yep.
No other humans.
You have smelled critters? Or are you speaking humans specifically, like other meta-humans?
Specifically, a couple of dragons.
You have smelled dragons. Do they know that you smell them?
I do not think so.
Okay. It's best not to make deals with dragons.
I will glance at Glyph.
I'm going to take it that's already been done. Mind your P's and Q's. They may tell the truth, but they don't always tell the whole truth.
I know.
Until you find that dragon that you just can't trust.
But I learned from my mistakes.
Well, if you can... I was going to say, if you can smell out dragons as well, then you can smell out... That could be dangerous.
How do I just keep it a secret? I can't help if I smell something.
No, I mean, yes, but you don't have to advertise. Hey, I have the scent. Just saying. And, you know, obviously your team here knows. So, well, maybe not that one over there. He seems to have his nose in a data pad.
He's always studying. We found that if you want his attention, you can either throw a utensil at him or go give him a hug.
Oh, okay. Not the huggy type, huh?
Yeah, Alpha, go ahead, go give him a hug.
You're gonna go give Felix a hug?
No, I think you should.
Oh, me? No, I don't think he knows me well enough to give him a hug. He seems the, you know, like magic type, and I really just kind of don't feel like getting fried.
Yeah. I'm sure he might.
More like burnt to a crisp.
As he speaks up from the table. Oh, well, he's not totally ignoring. There's a little piece that's listening in there somewhere.
Usually he doesn't interject into the conversation until it moves to the other room.
Very well.
So this beast
Yes.
that has come forth.
Yes.
I felt I've become it a couple of times. Once mildly. I'll glitch again. Once not so mildly.
I don't want to know. It's well, I mean, I don't want to know what goes on between the two of you, especially if there's some kind of mate bond something.
Well, he would see
Definitely.
the lip and probably other marks.
Well, that's true. You do have a cut lip and some bruises and whatnot that
Yeah.
he can see. It's like, okay.
Mine's probably not as bad as it was because
Yours
I healed
is
fast.
not that bad, yeah.
Then
You
it
do
wasn't
heal
that bad to
fast.
begin with.
Nope. I would. Now, see, my abilities didn't manifest in that manner, but then I sensed motives, so there's not a whole lot of physical attributes to my abilities.
Why do you call yourselves the Wolf Pack?
I don't know. Well, I kind of got the name because I would growl when I get angry. It was a,
Because it's
in
a
the
full house.
chess.
The other guy has a full house.
Are you watching poker?
Sorry, I didn't know my sound was on.
That's all right. Now I'm curious. So, who's winning? It was a deep-chested growl just out of frustration or anger. Or sometimes, I use it for intimidation. I mean, people don't expect you to growl. And then, of course, I have an amber eye, but
I have two.
I see. I don't know why I don't have two. Perhaps I'm only
also
half
growl.
moon born. I don't know how you'd be half moon born, but anyway.
Or perhaps the I'll look to Phoenix and then look at him. The magic or spirit or whatever you call it is stronger in some than others and manifests more so.
That's a possibility. Like I said, the ones I know are right here in this room.
Were you ever told about any others?
I mean, I've heard rumors, like of abilities of those that are born under that blood moon.
When I was glancing through all those books, like while I was videoing them, hearing them mentioning Moonborn over and over, did I ever run across that term? That I remember, like it would have been in passing. I didn't read it probably, but
in passing, you probably read something about the mountains of crap. I gotta remember the name.
That's a weird name for mountains.
Yeah.
I know.
Hold on, I have it right here.
Mountains of Madness, the Mountains of Mist,
mountains of I forget a lot.
Carmel.
Mount
area.
Carmel? Is it the Mount Carmel area?
That's not the right one. That's it.
Oh.
Mount Carmel, Israel.
Okay, so that is where your tribe is at.
Yep.
So I read something about.
You read something
or
about
thought at least
children of prophecy from Mount Carmel, which is in his caramel in Israel. It's Carmel.
It tastes better when it's caramel.
Yes, it tastes better as caramel.
Caramelized. I'm gonna pause the book I'm currently looking at and see if I can fast forward and find
Control F.
that book.
All right.
Can't do that with paper now, can you?
No, with paper, I would just set the book down and go
get the other book.
If you could remember what the other book was.
Well, it's going to take that anyways.
Not if you do Control F.
I don't know where Control is.
I don't touch Control F because I have a bad habit of erasing things.
Of erasing a lot of things, no doubt.
I don't know what Control F even
Control
does.
F it up.
It's a find command.
Exactly. The next thing you know, I'll be going, where the hell did this come from? What is this?
So,
and actually, what I'll do is I'll be like, wait, there's way too much to get through. Hey, dude, because I wouldn't have known which way he was being called here, whether he's Glitch or Gibson.
Oh, hey, you.
Hey, you.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, you with the colorful hair.
I mean, I know this is all just video of books, but is there a way to search for words or phrases through on a video?
Words and
well, if we
phrases
extrapolate
and clauses.
modern day AI image reading, I don't see why not.
Here, find Mount Carmel, because there was something about Mount Carmel in one of these books.
I'll grab the tablet and take a moment and download the data and then start going through it and do a Control F.
Quick. Yeah. And look like you're doing it on the...
Yeah, my brain is faster than this, but it's more like, okay, now I'm going to go to the page here on the tablet.
So, yeah, you find the book with the information on Mount Carmel. And there is information in this book. And of course, when you say Mount Carmel, it kind of perks his ears because that's where he's from. That's where you're from. You kind of glance through some of the stuff in there. Give it to me in bullet point format. Give me the clip notes.
That's where I would go back. I'd start reading it real fast and getting the general idea.
Yeah, and you get the general idea. What you read is that there is, in this book, it talks about children of prophecy, believed to be from Mount Carmel. And it kind of talks in there about, it's a very specific set of circumstances that a child will meet the requirements of being a child of prophecy. And even then, sometimes they're not. Because they're just not. And it does talk about how the potential of having a child of prophecy really only happens about every 12 years. And
are you guys the same age?
He's 24 years older than she is.
24 years older than me.
So there could be one between you guys.
Could be one between them. And it does, talk about some various things that like manifest. There's physical characteristics, kind of like, I don't know. No, you didn't send that information out. You only sent the other information. You do read that like there's physical characteristics usually of a child of prophecy that causes them to kind of stand out. There is usually some kind of ability manifestation, and it kind of lists some rumored or some previous abilities that in this book, whoever's writing this book seems to have known about. Like some of them have had telepathy, some of them have had a shifting ability, some of them have had extreme strength, some of them have had, senses, like a sixth sense kind of thing. Some of them, it varies in like a very wide range from uber powerful to like
you can change the wall color.
Yeah, I can change the wall color. Look, it's pink, blue, It's very minute.
So
Like it's
Xanth type
very
powers where it could be anything.
yes. But it is an unusual ability. And as you're kind of reading through there, that's kind of how some people view those that are awakened with magic, especially the woo-woo magic, because they don't study. They kind of just learn it. They just know it almost. And technomancers, that's how some people think, technomancers are kind of like, oh, it's just an innate ability. There's
He's
it's
a woo-woo
weird.
mancer.
It's a woo-woo mancer.
Yeah.
And
See, he's more like the woo woo, whereas Decker is more like me.
uh-huh. He's a
You
woo-woo
mean you
tech.
have to try?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I went to school for it. I was
I
good
said
at it,
not.
but I went to school for it.
But yeah, so these people that are these children of prophecy usually have a very specific type of thing that can be done. Like, whereas, technomancers, they can learn, grow, do better, bigger things as they get better, practice, just like mages can, those that are awakened, they get bigger, better, can expand upon it. Prophecies, the children of prophecy, they have this ability. Like, it doesn't expand, it doesn't grow. It comes out like an awakened mage or whatever, it starts to come out, it manifests, but it doesn't grow. She can't, in essence, she can't learn to smell better, like, unless she gets something that implants, which may or may not hinder that ability. It's hard to say.
So it's just she has the ability or she doesn't, kind of thing.
Right.
What are the physical signs that, because like if we wanted to keep an eye out for other ones, I know that the amber eyes thing seems to be something.
Yep.
But
Amber
does it
eyes.
list any other stuff in there?
It usually says some kind of unique eye color. Usually amber. And it other than that, it's like some physical characteristics. Sometimes they have oddly shaped birthmarks. Sometimes they have oddly colored hair. They have marks, like a scar that seems to grow with their body, or they have a consistent pink fingernails, just odd things that's just like I didn't even know you painted your nails pink. But just odd things that's just like
The other people would have to have something to make it happen. That's just automatically there.
Right. It's just there.
Gotcha. Well, and I would be like, as I'm skimming through it, I would be sharing the information that I'm getting with the two of them.
All right. He's reading aloud. He's sharing with the class.
I'd be reading it like I do with game rules, where it's like I skim through blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Kind of reading it as bullet points out, the bullet point part of it out loud.
All right.
Leaving out all the nonsense that I don't need.
Yep. Yeah. He's giving you the cliff notes.
Yep. So, yeah. I can look up other information later, but I remembered seeing this, so I figured I'd share it. I'm gonna go back to my where I was before with my other book.
And he's gone. Exit stage left.
No, I'm not exiting. I'm fading to the back.
Oh, yeah.
I'm fading into the background.
Blend in with course. Oh, sorry.
Is Gilead your birth name?
Yes.
A surname?
Oh, I gave you a surname. Give me a minute to look it up. Because I did not keep it in front of me. Past that. There we go. Maybe somewhere in here. Wolfpack. Gilead Reinhardt's. Or Reinhardt's. Reinhardt's. Oh, geez. Reinhardt's.
Okay. Nothing about that would be familiar to me. Too long ago. Don't really remember.
Nah. And his family was kind of more recluse. So you wouldn't even recognize like the surname, really. Well, you've already gleaned more than I have from this research.
First time hearing about it.
I mean, that's the first I've heard about. I've done some research myself, but there's not hardly anything out there. Where on earth did... Maybe you don't want to tell. It's all right. We'll let that be. Anything else you want to know? I mean,
both were by happenstance.
All right. Well, the best advice I can give you is keep your
nose to the ground.
Abilities secret. Yeah, I mean, you can keep your nose to the ground. You might smell a lot of dirt, but you know, keep your abilities as secret as possible. And
I will give a big smell in the room.
Flex the growing pains.
And immediately dig beneath Glitch, because I know he's going to be on the top layer.
Yeah, he's on the top layer. Alpha's not far behind him.
Do I smell the alpha? Do I smell anything else? Really?
No.
Because I've never smelled it before. Phoenix.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, whatever cologne he's wearing, you smell that. But no, you don't smell him like you smell Glitch. Or, yeah, ode to old books. That's what he smells like right now. But no, you don't smell him like you smell Glitch or Alpha or either of the dragons. Like...
So you heard rumors about me.
I mean, yes, while I was in Israel. I mean, I technically didn't leave Israel until I don't know. I give a date, whatever the date was that I gave you, that you were 10 years old. He's like, I stayed in Israel until that date. There was always like a little mild nag kind of in the back of my mind that I never really sought after. I just figured it was part of my abilities that I figure I'd just, you know, go with it. I left Israel and that was gone. I later found out because I left Israel because I sensed the intentions of people were hunting, people were looking. And I didn't want to get caught up. And so I left. I later found out my parents informed me that somebody had been taken.
That would have been Talia.
Is that you? Your birth name?
It is.
Your given name?
It's also the name. of the other personality that dwells within me.
Well, that is unique to you. That is not a moonborn thing that I'm aware of.
That is, I will kind of get, he'll see, kind of a blank expression. And let Talia come forward.
Okay.
And, well, you probably see a shift in the way that I carry myself. Definitely a difference in the facial expression. I am not walking, so you won't be able to tell that. But
get up and, take a round.
you'll see some change. You'll see some change. I am Talia. And I am the one that was taken. And through a long series of abuses, Luna became separate. But we are one person.
How old were you when you were taken?
10.
And when did you leave Israel?
We left Israel
10 months ago now, or something like that, wasn't it?
pushing a year, 10, 11 months ago. We arrived in Seattle in January.
Oh, you arrived in January. That would be a year. It's January-ish, somewhere in January-ish.
I carry the memories of the times that are hard. Luna has gaps in those times.
That's not too unsurprising, to be fair.
She is the one with the questions. She is the one who's carrying us through.
You do what must be done.
I cannot control.
I do admit there is a level of control that the abilities need to have. Mine probably less so, and he kind of glances at Gibson than yours.
I cannot control what is happening.
Oh, well.
She controls. She can control. she can control because of her connection to him.
Perhaps that is perhaps that is why. I have never had anything like that. That is also unique to you, to the best of my ability, or to the best of my knowledge. Not that I don't have a mate, I have a partner. She's in Toronto. And he smirks.
Well, then I'm glad I didn't kill her at the warehouse.
I appreciate that.
She holds you in high regard because you are like her. And she is curious.
I am.
Look, Virus checked in. Oh.
Virus checked in.
Got a,
You got a buzz.
Virus on my computer.
Oh, virus alert. Norton virus has been updated. Oh.
Oh, man.
Well, I am always at the other end of a phone call or a plane ride. You're also welcome to come to Toronto. Just don't kill Janine.
Probably will fade.
Tell
You'll
her not
see
to
the
give me a
shift.
reason to.
She's in Toronto.
And Luna is back. He will not kill Janine.
I'll try not to. How about that?
You will not kill Janine for the same reason you would not allow him to kill me.
I don't think he could.
You're probably right, but it was an example.
Given the state of which I see him in, he's probably right on that, but I don't want to test it. And that's to somebody you are connected to.
Well, it was his fault, so.
It was.
I do appreciate you coming. It's good to be able to speak to somebody who understands.
I mean, I'll offer what I can.
Help me to understand.
I have had the support of my family. And after I left Israel, I have had the support of Janine and a couple of other people who know about my abilities. Sometimes it is important to rely on the skills and knowledge of others, even if they don't have the abilities.
I do rely on my team.
I'm just here to be pretty.
Oh, he's my arm candy.
The arm candy, got it.
Even the ones who don't take their nose out of the
tablets.
Out of the tablet. It's good to have around.
They are indeed. Well,
I'll look at Glitch. I was like, have we set him up with a place to stay?
I didn't even know where we were going to stay until we got here.
I will contact the front desk.
I will need another room.
Okay, this is Miss Shapiro. I have a friend who will be requiring a room. I will look at Gilead and say 1 night, 2 nights. Would you like to stay for the race?
Oh, I don't think I need to stay for the race. Two nights will suffice.
He will be needing the room for 2 nights. Ed, would you please arrange? Did you buy him a round trip ticket or one way?
Round trip.
Very good.
I was going to leave him hanging
And
dry.
arrange a ride for him to the airport in 2 days.
Absolutely, Miss Shapiro. And you hear click, 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 click. And what we will put this under your name?
Put this under my name.
Very well. Key will be available at the front desk, or would you like us to run it to you?
What floor will he be on?
He will be on, I don't know how tall this building is. Halfway up.
Please bring the key to the penthouse.
Excellent.
Thank you very much, and I'll hang up.
All right. It'll be a couple of minutes and you'll get a knock on the door with a key. And it's room halfway up, somewhere in the middle.
That's fine. I will hand Gilead the key. Enjoy your stay.
Thank you.
You have an open tab.
You know where I'll be. Unless I'm sightseeing something. I don't know.
So,
down at the bar. I don't know.
Anything that you require from the hotel, put on your room.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
And he will exit. You will get somewhere in the middle of all this, you will get a text glitch from Janine. Not Janine.
Why is
Virus?
No, Alpha. I said I wouldn't kill her, but if Luna finds out that she's sending me these messages, I can't.
I obviously can't control her. Which would be a lie. Oh.
that would be a lie. Yeah. No, you'll get a text from Virus. It'll probably just be like, yes, question mark. Did you ask her to look into the YW?
No, I asked her to keep tabs on the YW and
keep tabs on the YW. Okay.
Everything and let us know what's going on.
Okay.
But
it was YW. Okay.
Yep. Heard you were compromised. What happened? I can feel the eye roll. Oh.
Let the eye roll commence. I heard that all the way from across the pond. She will respond to you. I'm compromised with the agency. Looking into this puts me at odds.
So are you going back on our agreement?
No.
Then why tell them?
Mostly so they don't extract.
What needs to be done to clear this up?
With the agency? Question mark.
Or anything else that we need to do to get you in a place where you can be valuable.
I mean, I'm still valuable now. I just need the agency not to be looking at me.
Understood. Do you need any support? And I'm not talking about crying on my shoulder.
Yes, please. Oh, can you bring a bottle of beer? Oh, no, bring something harder. Bring bottle of whiskey.
Then I will have to hate Deckers.
To support IT support. I don't know. Can you fix my deck? No, I'm just kidding. She'll say no, not at this time.
Understood. You can reach me at this burner. Should a need arises.
You're gonna get a thumbs up emoji. And a little eye roll. No, I'm just kidding. That already happened.
Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. Oh.
Yep. All right. That, unless you respond back to her with anything else, that's at the end of that conversation.
Yeah, I'm not talkative with her.
Okay. Short and sweet, to the point. Boom, done. Works for her. And all right, so that's done. Evening comes, evening goes. And it's time for all of the stuff that Reggie has to do, all of the press conferences and all of the team meets and the owner meeting. And this is really the first time that you've truly, completely participated because you have been revealed. You are Archibald Smythe.
It was by choice.
Yep. So you will be participating in all of that this time around.
Right.
Lots of pictures, lots of interviews, things like that. And we'll work on that a little bit throughout the week to throw something into our hot sheets. So keep an eye out on the hot sheets.
I will get something written up.
So, all right. And I think that's where we will stop for tonight. And next week, we will have the race. We will fast track the next few days, unless there's something in particular you want to do. And we will have the race. I'm not going to have this race last 4 weeks or something ridiculous. We're going to get this done. Got it? Because we have another one to go to. Well, so.
Yeah, but we're getting a lot of things in.
You are getting a lot of things in. You are getting more information. You're talking to people and not having a bunch of things crawling down your backside either. So, yeah, you got some information. And that's where we're going to end for tonight.
Well, folks, have a great evening.